Welcome back to another episode, guys. And today we're going to continue our countdown to the Snyder Cut. We're going to be taking a look at MMS 465 1/6 scale Hot Toys Superman figure from the Justice League film. Now here's the box. You can see nice image of Henry Cavill on the front, on the side, and there is the back. Now we'll bring the box back out here in a second because there's not too many extras included with this, but one of the extras is amazing, guys. It's really, really cool. But let's go ahead and you guys can see he's right here. I mean, let's bring him over here to the side. We have a flexible base, the flexible stand, so you can get him like in that flying pose. You can't tilt him too forward though, guys, because he will tip on over. So this base is a really nice base. Says it's a Justice League stand. Says Superman right there at the bottom. Real nice cloth cape that he comes with. Really, really nice. Nice fabric. Really, really nice. It would be nice to have seen a little bit like more of a maybe like some kind of elastic band in this to kind of like so you can kind of like pose it, get it in a more dynamic pose. But overall, not bad at all. It's really, really nice. As you guys can see, I mean, I have him kind of like in that flying position right now. He can get that head tilted up a little bit. Let's go ahead. Let's take him off the base here for a second. Let's stand him up so you guys can see Superman up close. All right, let's get the arms down. Let's get the head down. Get him standing up straight. As you guys can see, he stands perfectly fine. You don't even really need to stand. I mean, obviously, it gives it more support to keep him up there and get him that dynamic flying pose. But he's pretty good the way he is. I mean, he could stand just like that, guys. He looks awesome. But look at the sculpt. This is by far the best Henry Cavill Superman likeness on the market. It doesn't matter who makes it. It doesn't matter the scale of the figure. This is phenomenal. This is as lifelike as you are going to get. This is amazing. Incredible, right, guys? Just incredible. I couldn't believe it when I got this out of the box and saw just how great this looked and how lifelike and how, I mean, just, you know, it's like, it's amazing. I lose my words, like the way, like I want to describe it because you have it in your mind how you want to describe these, but as soon as you get them out of the box, it's like, my goodness, like how much more can Hot Toys do? Like, how much further can they really get this than it already is at this point? It just blows my mind. Now, the nice embossed emblem here on the front, here on the chest. The Superman logo. Really, really cool. As far as the fabric goes, there's some stretch to it, guys. So that's good. That's good. We're going to, as we go when we look at the articulation on this figure, you know, does it really stand up? Does this flexible costume, you know, the material they used, does it stand up? Does it actually help give a little more flexibility to it? So, I mean, the legs have, you know, nice little bit of pull to it. So do the arms. Let's go ahead and look. I mean, right now, as he does the robot here, guys, you can just had to do it. Just had to do it. Let's look at the head pivot. Side to side. No problem. Got him looking down. Got him looking up, which is perfect for those flying poses. Okay? Excellent. Now, as far as you can get his elbow, the elbows bend, not a problem. Okay? Now, these are not the hands that actually came with him on the figure. He came with like a more fisted pose, but because I wanted to get him in a dynamic flying position, I went with these hands. Because, you know, when you put them like this and you have them up, looks perfect, looks excellent. Now, as far as putting the arms out, the arms can go straight out. I mean, this is really, really nice. Now, this one here, now this shoulder, because there is a ball joint on these shoulders, which kind of can prohibit, depending on how you position them. It's interesting, guys. It can like pop in. More, you know, guys who are more familiar with Hot Toys might understand exactly like what I'm trying to say. I'm not really familiar too much with this kind of ball joint that's on these. So, but he looks great, guys. He really, really does. You get the arm out, he goes side to side. You know, him like, you know, flying this way, flying that way. He looks great. Arms down. you know, the wrist movement, no problem. You know, you get a nice ball joint. Guys, this is, from now on, this is tradition, guys. Something has to pop off a figure. A disc has to fall out of a case. Something every time I make a video, guys. This is just fantastic. I love it. I love it. And I hope you guys enjoy that kind of stuff, too. I'm telling you, by the end of the year comes, I'm going to have to make a blooper reel with everything that happens. It's just constantly things falling and falling and falling. But back to the subject at hand, talking about Superman. Can he get the kick? A little bit. You can't get a full extension. You get a little bit. See, just like Aquaman, in my Aquaman view, he can sit in the invisible jet with Wonder Woman, too. But why would he? He flies, guys. Okay, heels down, no problem. Heels up, not a problem. Side to side, not a problem on either leg. Not bad at all, guys. The knee, not too bad. Pretty good. You know, but you guys can definitely see, and this is something I've said in previous videos, just watch the material. You know, you don't want to leave these in a one particular pose for a very long time, because you can stretch out the material. That's the one thing. I mean, they're way too expensive to want to mess up, guys. I'll just put it that way. You got to be careful with these things. But he looks just fantastic. And just like Aquaman, he is massive. Put him up against like an MCU figure, Hot Toys figure. It's incredible. I mean, they should basically be almost the same scale. I mean, I can see maybe a little bit here and there, but the Aquaman and the Superman are just incredible. Like how much bigger they are. Seem bigger. I mean, at least to me, they seem bigger than the MCU figures. All right, Superman. Let's get this pose to set this up like this. Let's get you back up here on your base. Okay. All right. Looks like he's levitating up in the air. We're going to bring the box out, and I'm going to show you guys everything that comes with it. Like I said, not a lot included with this. When you find him, when you see him for the first time, he's in the window packaging. Guys, I'm just going to tell you, though, he is sold out. He's been sold out for quite some time from Sideshow. Pretty much sold out everywhere. I mean, you're going to have to probably go eBay, which is what I had to do in order to find him. You know, he's definitely creeping up in price, and once the Snyder Cut comes out, I got a feeling this guy is going to skyrocket. So, just be aware. So, as you open up this packaging, yeah, guys, you guys are probably wondering, like, you know, hey, how come you don't have Batman to show off? Because, guys, Batman was way out of my price range. Batman has just shot up immensely. It's just ridiculous. Regular version, deluxe version, tactical suit version, doesn't matter. It is just incredible how much that figure has gone up in price. So unfortunately, that was one that you know, I thought maybe down the line, maybe I'd get lucky and I could maybe find one at a good price. But for the time being, I definitely have to just take a little step back with the Hot Toys figure. But we're still going to have some toys on the channel, though. I definitely want to keep going with some movie merchandise and, you know, show that kind of stuff off to you guys. But definitely, movies still are #1 priority here with Cinema Data. All right. Now, as far as the extras go, as I have everything all over the box in here, guys, there's not, like I told you, there's not a lot of extras in this. Everything I have in my hand, this is pretty amazing, like, for the most part, what you guys get. Extra hands. That's it. That's what you guys are going to get with this figure. You know, just an extra pack of hands. Extra couple sets. Which is fine. I mean, they definitely help make, it definitely helps having that, you can change it. You can have a fist hand, closed hand on one side, open hand on the other arm. Not a big deal. I mean, it makes it look really, really cool, guys, depending on, how you want to go and, set your figure up. But we have the usual, the fisted hands, the closed fisted hand. These are what came with the figure, that was actually on the figure when I received him. Some like a little open hand like there. So definitely not too bad there, guys. The ones that I definitely find it kind of interesting, though, the set of hands is they're not like a flat out like flying pose. They kind of like have like a little bit of a curve to them on the fingers. Look at the flexibility on these. Look at these guys. Look at this is where you gotta be careful though. Look at the flexibility. You see, like really, really nice. But again, gotta be careful. Now we have our extra wrist pegs, wrist joints, just in case something happens. But this is the one, guys, that really, really, and I gotta move this out of the way because I want you guys to make sure you guys can see this. Now, originally, when I got this figure, as you guys can see, I already had it unboxed. I had made a video. I was about 15 minutes into a video showing this guy off, and I hit a little bit of a snag, and the snag was I could not, for the life of me, figure out how the battery compartment opened. I looked at the instructions. I don't know, maybe I just had a hard time looking, reading the instructions. I could not figure it out. But once I did, I was like, are you kidding me? I must have fumbled around on camera for like an extra good 7-8 minutes before I was just like, you know what? Now we're just going to do this video all over again. Because some of these batteries are hard to get into place with these guys. But this is how we do it. Let's take him off the stand. Let's go ahead and pop Mr. Cavill's head off. And you guys, once again, this is so we can get a little bit closer with the head off. Look at the sculpt. Just look at the incredible, incredible detail on Henry Cavill. Just amazing, guys. Just amazing. All right, now we're getting there, guys. This is what I want to do. There's the open spot right there. Now the ball joint is actually at the base, at the very bottom of the extra head. You guys can see right there. Okay, hopefully you guys can see. It's dark, so it's a little bit hard to see. Because as you see, we have the same exact joint on this one. Okay, so what you want to do is you take the head, see, pop it on into the ball joint. Well, actually, we're just going to line up a little bit better. Because this is something where it gets a little tricky. Pop it on into place. And as you guys can see, once it's in place, you can actually take the head off. The ball joint part stays inside of the body. Okay? From there, you go and flip this on. There's a switch on here. Okay? And once you do that, okay, let's see. There we go, guys. I don't know if you guys can really see it. His eyes light up red. He has like a heat vision. A little hard to see. Yeah, a little bit hard to see. It's not really lighting up too good for me here, guys. I get a feeling maybe these batteries are a little weak. You guys can see he's like angry Superman. I'm going to take one more stab at it just to see if I can get it lined up perfectly with those eyes lighting up. But it is definitely, it could be the batteries might be, here we go. Here we go, guys. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Just hold on, guys. Man, this thing is like tricky. Let me tell you. It does not want to stay lighting up for some reason. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Before it goes, it was being a little finicky with me. Okay, guys, look at this. Wait, you ready for this? Check this out. Look at that. Wow. How menacing does Superman look with the heat vision eyes, with those angry eyes? He has those Mr. Potato Head angry eyes going on. Just incredible. I'm glad I was able to get that thing to light up for you guys. Definitely a little bit tricky, so just be careful with this figure. It looks like it could be that ball joint, because it does pop in and out of the head. There could definitely be a little bit of trickiness to it. You know, you don't want to mess anything up. Just be really careful, guys. That's all I can say with it. Obviously, I was having a little bit of trouble there, but I did get it to work. The batteries might be getting a little weak, too. But I can just keep it like that all the time, guys. It's just incredible, incredible. But then once it turns off, you just take the head back out, because you guys can see, and this is where I was struggling a little bit. I was trying to get this to light up. There's a little like sensor here, a little light. You just pop the head onto here, and hopefully it will stay like. And right there, it pops back up into the head, lighting those up, lighting up the eyes. So really, really nice. Just turn that back off. All right. Now to remove that, I think we just pull it right out of the. You gotta put the head back on. And from there, we can take the ball joint, flip it out and out. That's off of there, and we can go ahead and put the other head back on. So there we go, guys. We had a little difficulty there at first. But like I said, sometimes these electronics on the electrical parts can be pretty tricky. You know, especially getting the batteries. I mean, not so much with this. The batteries, if I'm not mistaken, that was not the problem with this. It was basically just the part of getting this part out, like figuring out, like, how does this light? Like, where's the, you know, you guys know what I'm saying. It's one of those things where I want it being kind of, you know, having the, because the instructions are there, but they're a little bit trickier to look at than what you think. Like, they're not really as clear cut as what they should be. But nonetheless, guys, he looks fantastic. He's just amazing. An amazing, amazing figure. And, yeah, guys, this was this for a while for the Hot Toys figures. I mean, like I said, never say never. We might get back in, dive back into it, you know, down the road. Especially if I can ever find that Batman figure. But, for now, you know, Superman is going to sign off. And, hope you guys have enjoyed these, you know, the last few Hot Toys figures reviews that we've, you know, that I've done on this channel. Like I said, we're going to dive more into more. I did just get the complete line of Mattel, well, somewhat complete line. I might be missing a figure here or there, but as far as the main 6 superheroes go, I got the Mattel Multiverse Justice League set with Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, Superman, and Batman. Just got that in, so they're all brand new, still boxed, and I'm gonna open them up, take a look at it. I'm gonna build the Steppenwolf build a figure that comes with them. So that's going to be one of our next figure review that's going to come up. So, guys, you know, and right now, I actually want to let you guys know, as of right now, recording this, I am in the middle of watching Man of Steel 4K. I've only seen that film once, so this is it's like trying to remember everything with this. It's been a long time since I've seen that film. Because we're going to dive back into it, guys, with the Justice League figures, with the movies, everything leading up to the Snyder Cut. March 18th is going to be here before you know it, guys. And you guys know where I'm going to be. Sitting down, watching this, feeding my face. I'm going to have a blast with that film. 4 hours, guys. 4 hours. Oh, I'm going to talk about it in every single video how excited and pumped I am for the Snyder Cut. But, guys, until I see you in another video, take care. Have a great night.